Hey guys, this is Hugo Stiglitz. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6 with the Cree on Deity. Large Lakes map. World age is new. Right now we're at a war with Japan. They invaded. We've been able to kill their whole force that attacked. We're counterattacking right now. We might sue for peace. If we do, though, we'll obviously maybe pillage this holy site. Not that that matters much. If we can, we'll kill this crossbowman and take Tokyo. We also want to settle these two cities here that we've marked out, and we may settle a few more up along here, though we probably don't need to win. We also might settle one down here. We'll see. But these two are our next priority. They got good area, floodplain, so they'll have a lot of growth. I'll also be able to build dams, aqueducts, and industrial zones for really high production and good power sources. Let's go ahead and go to the next turn here. Looks like we're on turn 100. Chimera have conquered Poznan, something like that. Expansionist. Okay, so he's low health, but in only a little bit of XP he'll heal, and he's out of range for anything too dangerous. So, let's see. I think it's obvious we should maybe move. Hurt, eliminate, that should, not quite, right? Okay, yeah, so 3 more XP, so in just a little bit we'll be able to level him up, which we'll do from just attacking the city on the next turn. Move this guy up, let's attack Tokyo. We need to draw this guy in, so we're going to, rather than pillage or attack, we're actually going to retreat. And I think it's better to retreat here, just has better... interesting. If we retreated here, he'll have a defensive bonus to being in the trees. If we retreat here, it's going to be a little easier to get him out. We don't want him to try and follow him this direction, we want him to come this way. We'll see. For now, I think this is a better move. Let's go next. Let's see. Yeah, we're good to go next turn. We're kind of holding on the diplomatic favor. We don't need it necessarily, and we're not hurting for happiness, but we could offer, yeah, something a little better for that. Our gold isn't great. We'd like to get it a lot better, and we're working on that. We're going to refuse. It looks like his crossbowman retreated. Oh, sorry, he put him in the city, which is a bit dangerous, actually. Simply because he can hit, right, and he can shoot. So we're going to actually pull this guy. Don't want him to get eliminated, so we're actually going to... He took a lot of damage. And Deity has the promotion that... Oh, that's not what I wanted. We might sue for peace. Definitely can't take it this turn. We would lose some crossbowmen, which you really don't want to lose. It'd be one thing if we had some more military to be able to put this under siege, or maybe a catapult or two. However, I think I can get them to, let's see, let's get some free XP. We'll level this guy up. This should level up that unit. And let's see. Oh, nope, I didn't. That was weird. Okay, well, we definitely want peace. I did not mean to attack it with my swordsman. Let's see if we can get any. He has no gold. We can get some iron out of it. Get some diplomatic favor, which we will definitely take. The reason I did that is just so I can get my swordsman back a little faster and hopefully get him away from that barbarian. Okay, so we've completed the aqueduct in this city. So we need to build the next things, which are all districts. And we'd like to build an industrial zone, probably, maybe right here. Isn't terrible. Either this tile or this tile. Either way, we're going to want to remove the improvement or chop. We also want to get a commercial hub. But to do that, we need a builder to start doing some chops here. So let's first get a builder. Don't have the gold to just buy one, so let's do that. We're going to improve this camp. Chop this to put a campus there. With that in mind, it's not even a bad idea to build another industrial zone right here. But it's not necessary. This is going to have a lot of good growth. Something like an encampment isn't a terrible idea to have kind of a defensive front here in case we ever want to go to war with Scythia. But I think commercial hubs are a bit more important. Get +2 if I do it here. I think I might do that. So I want the dam there. Or actually, you know what? Since we have Liang here, I'm gonna put production into another builder so we can get more improvements in these other cities. Sounds like we have a barbarian encampment somewhere. Alright, so unfortunately,
an architect should live as little in cities as a
probably
painter.
a scout.
The taxpayer.
Okay, we're still going to keep this for just a little bit longer while we're still cranking out some settlers. And we want the campus, we want the great scientist points. So we turn 23 to 40, so we really want to get to a heroic age here. With the ability to create dams, we want to go for education and get our universities up. Let's promote. I really want to get to this, so I think I'm going to take incendiaries. I think feudalism is good, then we can go towards mercenaries and then get to exploration sooner. Not to mention the food bonuses towards farms, though we don't really have that many farms right now. Haven't needed them. 12 turns. Just get a little more production out of that. Unfortunately, of all things, a tornado destroyed this campus. I thought it would be the volcano. That's kind of funny. So once the commercial hub's done, and maybe we build a market, we'll repair that campus. Okay, so with this new settler, we've made peace with Japan. We want to claim this land as fast as possible. I'm going to send this crossbowman that way while these guys continue to heal. So this is where we're going to chop and put a campus. As soon as this builder's done, we'll put the campus right here. In the meantime, with this guy's last improvement, I think we're going to come improve the bananas. We went Hong Kong. Stand with Hong Kong, right? Alright. And let's see. Terracotta Army, Tomris. Yeah, makes sense. She has a big military. Definitely want to stay on our good side. And with that in mind, let's make some alliances. I think a research would be valuable with them. Some gold from it.
Pensi a Zvenguz la Cordarianu, Duchessa da Kitania, Reina Consort.
Great, so we've got another civ. I think that's all the civs in the game now. And we have an alliance with Tomras. And because we have alliances and we're the Cree, we get to see everything they can see. And we have I keep thinking religious, but it's a scientific alliance. So, a research. So we should get a lot more research increase from trading with her. Let's, Let's see what we can trade here. Tobacco would be nice, but she doesn't want to give it up. Not good enough. We'll send her a delegation and try and improve the relationship there. Let's go to Sumeria. Let's make an alliance. And I think we can trade with them, so let's go with an economic alliance. Get a little gold out of them. Here, we're not going to be able to trade right away, so whatever alliance we make isn't going to be that good. So I'm thinking a religious, just to get the diplomatic favor from it. Same type of thing here. I think I'm going to go cultural. We'll make a military alliance with him.
Yosemite Valley to me is always a sunrise, a glitter of green and golden wonder in a vast edifice of stone and space.
Beautiful Yosemite Valley. Okay, so we are allies with a lot of people. We've now discovered a lot. There's some big open areas, just someone that's dying for someone to settle. Looks like Paris, French don't have that good of a settled starting point. A few people just haven't really grown. Poland, my goodness, has lost cities to the Khmer. Obviously Poznan, though they'll claim it back with loyalty pressure. Congo, I think, will be the biggest threat. They're growing fast. They have high science, high culture. And yeah, Sumeria's in trouble with only 3 cities, and they're about to... Man, that city's taken damage? A lot. I wonder if that was all barbarians. And yeah, Tomras hasn't grown that much. She kind of had an enclosed start compared to some of us other civs. We've been able to expand pretty rapidly, which is nice. Thinking about these lakes maps and also a few other kinds where there's not really oceans, there's just so much land. Might have been worth it to add a couple civs if you ever play a lakes map. Or the 7 Seas is the other one. Okay. Let's go ahead and go next turn now.
It is the mark of an educated mind.
Beautiful. So we're going to want to start getting our universities up as soon as possible. In fact, that might be what we build here pretty soon. We're going to chop both the woods and the deer here and build a campus to get the +4 adjacency bonuses. With that in mind, with all those chops getting done, I think we're going to put them into a granary. I'd like to go towards industrialization, which means let's get military tech. Actually, let's get military engineering so we can discover niter, see if we're going to be able to have musketmen and be a real threat in the later game. Awesome. Completed the builder. I think I'm not sure what's... I think let's get the commercial hub up first, which I think we'll put here. It's either that or we build the industrial zone. Either way we get +4 though, so maybe it'd be better to build the commercial hub here and the industrial zone here. Let's go ahead and build the... let's repair the campus first, and then we'll build the market. Okay, with the completion of the granary, let's get the campus up. Gonna need some more production here. It'd be nice if we could get a builder. We're gonna have to send it a builder and let it start working on. Campus would be good. Watermill's not terrible. To get some more production in there. We're gonna harvest. Oh, I guess we can. Yeah, let's get the woods out gone. I guess that was the deer. And then, yeah, let's get. I guess we'll go into a monument. And then we'll go ahead and go next turn. Okay, so we have discovered some barbarians here. We're going to want to retreat and probably upgrade these guys too. So let's see, where's the quickest they can get to? He's a long ways away. In fact, now I have... there he is. Let's go ahead and retreat into the water. We'll move him up this direction. Let's build that campus. +4, very nice. We can start getting some lumber mills up, so I think I'm going to do that here. Should get some arrow score from it, I think. Let's go ahead and harvest these woods. And we'll improve the quarry, I think, to get our first. Really raise the production in here. Getting close to being able to get another envoy. Fez has been destroyed, it looks like, but Palenqui's helping us a lot. We might go back to getting Auckland again so we can have that production from coastal tiles, but we'll see. So here we're thinking of removing the improvement so that we can build the industrial zone. Depends if we want to build that university first, which I think actually might not be a terrible idea. If that's the case, we should actually improve this first with the lumber mill, then come back, remove this, and chop.
Blast, build, battle.
I like that quote. Okay. With that in mind, let's see where our niter is. We settled on it, so we're already getting it. I think we have the gold now to start getting this city's campus site up. This is going to give us, I think, 2 free, 2 great works of writing, Greek scientist, boost all ancient classical, which we already have, receive a random boost to any other player history. Must be modified. Okay, so we don't get the free researches like I thought we did. I think that was before some updates. Yeah, I think that's a good trade. I'd like to improve these citrus as well. Okay, now let's go for the market first, so we can get another trader out. Great, with this done, we now could be able to attack them pretty peacefully, so we might actually declare war somewhat soon. It's not a bad idea to get a catapult. They could take down that city pretty quickly without getting damaged, and we could take Tokyo. They have very little military, less than us, and ours is small. So the question is, do we want to prioritize something like these or this, or just go ahead and get the catapult? Like I said earlier, we're not going to shy away from war in this game. Three improvements you can still make. I think I'm going to bring them down to improve these, so that we can have some more amenities and potentially sell them as well. Sell them for money.
Strategy requires thought.
Okay. So we have now, we could get mass production, which doesn't really help get to initial. I mean, it does, it's required, but this would be nice. 2 gold from fishy road improvements. Which means all of this, when we improve it, this would. Oh, that was. Did we not improve that? I totally thought we'd improve those. So we need to get more builders, just tons of builders. Just trying to scout out, see what they have here. Let's go ahead and settle. We have the largest empire. That's really cool. Walls are tempting because the cities are really exposed. An encampment is also tempting to put here, though it's not very helpful until you have walls. Another thing is a dam is really tempting, not to mention an aqueduct. Probably put the dam out here though, and an aqueduct here. With the city and aqueducts probably here. They have an industrial zone there. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that out. Thinking aqueduct, aqueduct, dam, industrial zone. And then maybe another industrial zone here if we want. With the growth the city will have, it's not a terrible idea to start getting the aqueduct soon. But with us thinking about attacking Tokyo right away, I think walls are just pretty important to have. And with this builders, we got to bring it back to, yeah, that's right. We want to remove this and chop here. And I think we're actually going to chop first, just to help get that university out. He wants my niter. No. But I will sell horses. Yeah, that's fine. that missionary did not make it. This is our last settler, and then we can really improve our capital, which is something we really need to do sooner rather than later. Let's get this scout home. Lots of niter up here.
We can roam the bloated
Beautiful
stacks of the Library of
Gothic
Alexandria, where all imagination and knowledge are assembled. We can recognize in its destruction the warning that all we gather will be lost. In democracy, it's your vote that counts.
I'm tempted to put this in. Just because we only have 2 turns till that's done. You know what? I'm going to go for military training, and then I will replace that card with the builder card, and we're going to crank out some builders from various cities. Now that this city has that up, I think granary is helpful so it can continue to grow, and then we'll get the aqueduct back up, and then go from there. I think it'd be helpful to be allies with. We can build Koki Mounds, not that great. Commercial Hub District, that's actually pretty good. Auckland. I think I'm going to go for Auckland. We only need 1 more to become his ally, and he's right here. It's just very helpful to have your nearby city-states to be allies with. Let's chop this out. And then we're going to remove that improvement. Something we need to be careful of. They don't have a suzerain. Perfect. So if Japan was the suzerain of them, then it'd be something we have to watch out for. Okay, so the mill's been completed. Let's go ahead and get the campus site up. Gonna move this archer this direction, and then improve him upgrade him when he gets over there. Excuse me. Let's improve the citrus. Now we kind of improve what we want. Lumber mills are good, so I think I'll build a lumber mill right there.
Those who in quarrels interpose must often.
Okay, now that we have that, we're going to replace this with the newly trained builders gain 2 actions. We're going to remove this settler there and make sure that he's sitting there so we can get on that tile. And with that in mind, I think it's okay if I quickly get a builder here and then get these districts down. Yeah. Same kind of thing here. I want the aqueduct. But let's quickly get a builder out so we can get all these improvements done, which would really help those cities. And I'm going to go back towards mercenaries. Tokyo, and I guess we would go to war in about 8 turns. So they don't have really any defenses. It's not a bad idea just to attack sooner rather than later. Just start whittling down that city's health. So this completed the industrial zone, right? There, I guess. Dam's not a bad idea, and let this city get started on the dam, which we would build here. Send our envoy to Auckland. Get a scenario score. We're going to get a heroic age now, which is awesome. Well, insult me all you want, Japan, because your time is coming. Okay, knowledge of castles has been boosted, that's good. Yeah, I think we still have all our alliances up. Let's remove the improvement. And then we will probably go turn this into a lumber mill. Or actually go improve these horses. Let's try and get someone to declare war on Japan with us, I think. Not that it would be that much help. Let's see if the Maori are friends with them. Yeah, he is, unfortunately. Scythia might be dying to get some more, and they've denounced Japan. So let's talk about a joint war. Formal. Heck, they'll give us 6 gold per turn. Yes, please. .21 health, very good. I want to watch this so that when this catapult finishes, we move this crossbowman out. So the catapult will just start right there. We're going to leave this guy just on defensive there until we need him to move in. It's nice that he put production into his holy site rather than walls. Okay, yeah, let's definitely vote for me. Vote for Poundmaker. +5 combat strength. Let's get ranged. Put a couple votes into it, and yeah. Let's see what we can win here. Yes, we won, and ranged one as well.
Not all who wander are lost.
Our gold has improved a lot. Let's upgrade this archer. With that in mind, I'm going to move this crossbowman here. Shoot. Shoot again. Stay where you're at. And then our science, let's go towards, doesn't really help us. It'd be nice if we could go towards musketmen actually, so I'm gonna get stirrups. We've increased our trade route capacity. So I'm tempted to get a trader here soon. And send him to a city like this. They could trade with Auckland and really stretch its borders. No purchasing one. Only 310, that's not crazy. We were not allowed to partake in that vote, and it failed anyways. Take incendiaries so they can do more damage to the city. Okay, so we have the builder we want. Let's get these improvements done. They're going to give us a lot of gold, really help this capital. We'd like to remove and chop the stone so we can get an aqueduct. With that in mind, let's get a commercial hub first. What we probably do is have an aqueduct here, industrial zone here. So we want to get a commercial hub. Unfortunately, probably gonna have to put it like right there and not really have much of a bonus from it. Or I can quickly get the library done and get more science, which I think I'm gonna do that. We're finally starting to pull ahead a bit in science. I'm going to hold on to my niter so that I can upgrade this guy to a musketman without a problem. But how about this?
Betwixt the stirrup and the...
Just keep shooting at Tokyo. Not really sure where his troops are, but I'm not complaining. Okay, so we get that trader unit. Oh yeah. Here we could build that trader unit in 5 turns, so instead we're going to build the industrial zone here. Or we could build it here. Oh no, that's where we wanted to put the commercial hub. That's right. And in fact, let's just pin that before I forget. And let's go ahead and queue up the trader. Let's go for gunpowder. With the market done, let's build a trader in that city as well. And here, we get +1, but we'll get +3 when that dam's done. I think I'm going to build a commercial hub. In this city, let's go ahead and get the... Let's get a builder. In fact, now that I think about it, I think I'm going to pause this commercial hub. And
being a mercenary,
nice.
though, hey, we just go wherever there's a mixture of money and trouble.
We're going to get a builder instead. He'll have 3 extra builds because of Liang. With mercenaries done, let's get, I think we need medieval fairs. 10-4 trade routes. We're going to get the Eureka for that, or the inspiration for it really soon. Great scientist, obviously. We're sending them here, and we're going to, put them right there. We have Auckland, we have Palenque. We're going to go for the bonus to the universities. Keep shooting. Okay, so they have samurai coming in. So I think we're going to fall back to behind the river here. And then, go to the encampment, which will move pretty soon. Can't quite take that city. And let's improve the horses, like I said, and make sure the city is working that. Okay, perfect. So here's some crossmen coming in. It's a good thing we built walls on all these frontier cities. Let's shoot the samurai with the fortifications. Obviously here, let's shoot Tokyo. I would shoot the samurai, but I think if I shoot Tokyo again, we can take Tokyo. And now that catapult's only almost kind of useless. We're going to keep the city. We're at full loyalty. Free settler here. That would be really nice. I always like free settlers. Though, I mean, that catapult will be nice if we decide to push down to try and take Kyoto. Though, taking Kyoto will not be easy. Obviously, we can only have 1 unit at a time here. And he's building walls. We would take Nagoya probably first. It would not be easy to take. We'd have to have much more infantry or cavalry. Let's go for the walls here. Let's change this to get... Just go ahead and start building the aqueduct. And I'm fine to continue to get the catapult. There, it's fine. I think it's actually worth buying a unit here, a horseman, so we can get that settler. Yeah, well, actually, I'll cancel that so that we know we can claim the next turn. Eliminated their samurai. Let's level up this guy. I think I'm going to take the land units promotion for him. Let's heal up our swordsman. Improve the turtles. And we really just have so many improvements we need to make to help these cities. We're going to want to chop this. We're going to want to improve that. In fact, with chopping, we're not going to chop a ton in our capital right now, so I'm going to move Magnus to a place where we can chop more. We're going to definitely chop here. I'm sure we'll chop here. I'm going to move to Okanese first. There it is. And with that in mind, I'm also going to move Pingala to the capital. Four turns till our golden age starts. Got the free settler. I think we're just going to settle him back over here. Maybe right here. Fresh water, kind of holds the channel, has a lot of good areas. And pretty defensible. Plus it just stops Japan from growing, which is really nice. No loyalty pressure. I'm going to move the swordsman out. Move the crossbowman in. With this builder done, we can start getting a lot more improvements here. Let's build the let's go back to the aqueduct. Let's start building Miko-ops, and let's get a lumber mill in all of these tiles, and let's chop the marsh. So we want more. We have the aqueduct done first. Let's improve that. Okay, with the catapult done, commercial hub was not a bad idea. Getting the library is a good idea. Even an industrial zone is not terrible, simply because the city's production is low. A barracks would be pretty nice. We get more infantry. And housing. An industrial zone somewhere like right here would be nice. We get from 3 potential mines.
The real use of gunpowder.
Give us a lot of science. We could get the bombard and improve our catapult, which would be really cool. We could do a lot of damage with it. Improve that first. We want chop till Magnus is in. Let's settle this city. Let's move our crossbowmen south so they can actually be involved. And let's build the aqueduct.
And first Hephaestus makes a...
We could also get field cannons, which require... Oh yeah, we're going to take that. We'll need gold to improve our troops, but we're getting gold. We'll just need to put in the card that lets us do it for cheap, which we'll wait to do that, to improve this guy until we get that bonus. Okay, with that trader, let's send him to this city. And let's start improving our capital a bit more. We need to chop there. We need to remove that improvement. Let's get the university up. Okay, so there's the barbarians coming down from somewhere. I don't see a camp. It's probably coming down from way up here, meaning there's undoubtedly a lot. We're going to pull this guy into the woods and defend. We also want to upgrade him if we can, but it's too expensive right now. A lot of upgrades to do for our troops, which will really put us far ahead of Japan, and hopefully that'll be enough to invade. Not interested in a joint war, unfortunately. I am interested in gold, though.
It's one thing to surmise what happened.
6 is pretty good. Let's get that kill. So we pretty much decimated Japan's army. And he's dealing with barbarians. Japan has just had a terrible start. But Bombard will wreck Kyoto. So will Musketmen. So if we just kind of bide our time. In fact, we could even go for peace right now. In one turn. And then kind of wait till we have all our upgrades and then invade. And set up the invasion. With that in mind, let's go back and let's go back towards industrialization again. Let's get mass production first. Get the library. I'm not going to trade this way because there's barbarians, obviously. So send this trader to another city. To Tokyo isn't a terrible idea. I think I'm going to send it here. We want to trade with Scythia, get more science. With that builder completed, let's get the library up. Improve this. And let's see, we're going to improve this, and we want to chop that. So we need him here to come here, and he'll have to wait a turn before he chops that. Just lots of improvements to make. I think I'd like to trade with Auckland. We get some gold, we get some food, but we also grow our borders. Let's see, did I check that last turn or this turn? It was this turn. Okay, I'll go next turn. Yeah, we need our niter, so sorry. And here is the heroic age. Beautiful. Even better if Japan is in a dark age. So let's see. If he's fortified, he's going to take some damage, but he won't die, so we're going to wait until next turn to see how it goes. Japan is in a normal, but we've made heroic, which is nice. That actually isn't a terrible idea to get the builder movement. Plus we could do it with faith. That'd let us buy 2, maybe 3 builders. And then we could trade out that card for something else. Except should be enough. Reform the coinage is obviously nice. Can't be plundered. Plus 3 gold per specialty district. That's really nice. Both monumentality and reform the coinage are pretty good deals. We're not going to get settlers, but we would get a lot of builders, and I think I'm going to go with that. Actually, we get 3, don't we? That's right, because we're in heroic, so we're going to do those 3, I guess, because we don't care about that. With that in mind, let's buy some builders here. Let's move this guy out and start getting some improvements down. We can get builders with faith, not generating much, but we can just buy a couple. And go ahead and buy one here. And I'm going to buy one here. And they all have the extra builds, and so now, in 5 turns with this done, we'll get another builder, and then we will change that card out. In fact, it might even, well, we need the gold. We need to save up the gold. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the workshop while we wait till we can get the commercial hub. Here, tempted to get another builder, but there's no point in that because we can buy them. So let's go ahead and get the commercial hub up. The city, I want it to grow a little faster, so let's switch it to growth and let's get a granary. We're gonna wait till we can have the card that lets our upgrades be a bit more effective. We also kind of move our troops forward a little bit. Starts with that population, that's pretty convenient. We'll bring this horseman up to scout a little bit. And we'll probably buy that builder for this city. With that in mind, walls isn't a terrible idea. It is a little exposed, but I'm not too worried. So until then, let's get our campus up. +3 here, +3 here, +2. I thought this would be a better site actually, but it must be because of the turtles. Let's go for a granary so it can continue to grow a little faster. Let's trade with the city that gives us the most income. It's nice that we got that medieval fairs right on time. So he wants peace. It's tempting because we need some gold to upgrade our troops over the next few turns. I don't know if I want to wait 10 turns to attack. So I actually think I'm going to refuse. Whoa, we got a volcano going, and it damaged our campus, and we lost a population in that city.
All that glisters is not gold. Often have you heard that told.
Okay, so we don't have the faith to buy another builder. Let's remove this. And unfortunately, we're going to have to remove this for a little bit. We'll get it back soon. In the meantime, we want 50% production gold of all upgrades. And we need another one of these. I think the +2 gold would be good. Yeah, for all of our trade routes. That'd give us +8 more gold. I think that's good. With that in mind, this guy took some damage, but he seems to be fine, and we can upgrade him for only 115. We also get another governor. I'm going to keep getting governors until I have them all, and then I'll focus probably on upgrading Pingala. Let's appoint her. We have a lot of trade routes probably coming through this city. Let's see. There's a trader. So actually I'm going to put her in here. And we're going to go for exploration. We're not going to get the inspiration for it though, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Now let's start upgrading these guys so they can do some massive damage. First up, the bombard, for sure. And we have to wait for some niter, one more turn. Let's upgrade our crossbowmen. We need only a couple more turns so we have enough gold to get everybody, but it's not a bad idea to trade for some gold. I want to check our trades anyways. So we could try and sell her some amber, but she's not interested, obviously. Sumeria. Not that much, huh? Alright, we'll take that. Poland. I must have access to it already. Come on, there we go. Okay, so that gives us some more gold, so we can upgrade more of these guys on this first turn. Okay, so pretty good spot. We'll upgrade the rest of these guys on the next turn. Let's repair the campus again. It was risky to build next to the volcano, but overall I think it's worth it. Let's improve the cotton. Getting a lot of gold from that, which is nice. And some good growth. We'll improve that cotton next. Build the lumber mill and then come chop that now that Magnus is in. And then let's improve a lot of things to improve here. Let's improve the marble first. And then we're going to come back to improve this camp. Okay, so that's obviously danger. So we're going to retreat out of range. It's not a bad idea just to upgrade this guy, but I'm going to wait till we've upgraded all our more important troops. Let's see. I'll look up the industrial zone. It gets +1 production from each adjacent quarry. So it doesn't have to be 2 quarries, so I'm going to just improve that, so that'll also be a adjacency bonus for that industrial zone. Let's improve the horses there and bring them to the cattle. Then we'll go next turn. Thank you. It is nice to have a strong income. Thank you, Maori.
People can have the Model T in any colour.
It's healing, so he's fine. Let's see if we can get all the rest of these upgrades. Not enough gold. Not enough gold. Still need more gold. So, how can we get it? For one, who has a lot? 97, no one really has that much, but this guy has the most. So let's talk to him, figure out how we can get all his gold. That won't be enough. We're not using any iron. Interesting. Now we can go to diplomatic favor. Let's upgrade into a field cannon. Upgrade to a musketman. Upgrade this guy to a skirmisher. And here, next turn we'll upgrade him, but that's not very important. And then let's get square rigging. Okay, we've completed the aqueduct, so let's go ahead and get this city's industrial zone up. Plus 6 adjacency bonus, that is really good. And then these cities will have great growth and high production, which is really nice. What to prioritize? You got 5 improvements left. We'd really like to get this. Some improvements over here. Let's get these lumber mills up, though. And we are on the move towards Japan. We're going to go one more turn, and man, he's going to have that city razed by barbarians. Okay, yeah, let's improve the cattle. And this is where we're going to chop, so that we can put a district here, probably. Honestly, a harbor is not a terrible idea to put in this large lake rather than a commercial hub, but that's probably debatable. That's tempting. I think commercial hub's better. Just debating if I should. I think I'm gonna go with the university first. We need 170 to get that builder. Funny thing is Scythia's like, yeah, joint war against Japan, and all they send are apostles. So, all right, we have a lot of barbarians coming in there. That's a problem. Unfortunately, we've got some flooding here. A dam will fix that in the future. We need to pull this guy back and heal. We need walls up in these cities as soon as possible, just to make sure they don't get razed. We need to get this archer up there, and we need to get some gold to probably buy a stronger unit to put in this city. Ugh, it cost us way too much. It's a problem. I did not think they'd be coming. I thought they'd be messing more with Samaria, which they are. Musketmen as barbarians, and this guy, he does have musketmen, I guess. So rather than stick this builder around here, we're just going to have to move him away for now. So let's bring him over to, yeah, to remove that improvement. And let's bring this guy back towards these cities here. We just built that improvement. And it's not a terrible idea to harvest this. Build a Mikawap. We are on the move. So the unfortunate thing is he does have walls up. They're ancient, so we should be able to take him out relatively quickly. It's just not an easy place to get to. I'm tempted to bring a couple down and then come up this way. But we'll see. Yeah, that city looks like it's going to be destroyed. Okay, well, this has been a good long episode, and it looks like we're doing really well. I mean, Japan kind of had no choice but to go to war with us if they wanted to have a chance at this game. Obviously, that did not turn out for them, hence Tokyo. This belongs to us. I mean, they could have settled, right? They could have put some cities here, but starting in the tundra is just bad. They obviously should have settled out this way, but haven't. But rather than build more settlers, we're going to go ahead and try and conquer Japan and get a free capital here. Maybe we'll get that domination victory after all. And so, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thanks, bye.